Good evening, everybody. It is 6 o'clock, and I'll call the fifth regular Common Council meeting to order. Will the clerk state the quote of the evening?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Nothing will work unless you do.
Thank you. Will the clerk call the roll?
Alderperson Bellinger.
Here.
Alderperson Decker.
Here.
Alderperson Feldy.
She's on her way.
Alderperson Heidemann.
Here.
Alderperson LaFave.
Here.
Alderperson Mitchell.
Here.
Alderperson Perella.
Here.
Alderperson Peterson.
Here.
Alderperson Ramey.
Here.
Alderperson Rust.
Present.
There are 9 present.
Thank you. If folks could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Alder Decker, is there a motion for the minutes?
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve the minutes from the fourth regular council meeting held on May 20th, 2024.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor of approving the minutes, state aye.
Aye.
Any objections? Minutes are approved. Next, resignations. Attorney Adams.
There's one resignation. Carol DeSalt is resigning from the Housing Authority Board effective immediately.
Thank you. Alder Decker.
I move to accept and file.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor of accepting, state aye.
Aye.
Any objections? That's approved. Thank you. All right, we'll turn it over. We have a presentation this evening from our friends at the Business Improvement District. So we have Kristen Barr, who's the Harbor Center Marina Bid Manager, as well as Katie Glodowski, who is the board secretary of the bid board. So take it away.
Good evening, everyone. We are here as part of our annual report update to let you know how we are using the funds correctly and awesomely for the Harbor Center Business Improvement District. So today we're going to be going over briefly the 2023 highlights, talk a little bit about our district advocacy, and then move forward to our 2024 strategy. We'll try not to take up a lot of your time, but please feel free to stop us with any questions that you have. For those of you who do not know in the audience, or maybe those new to council, the Harbor Center Business Improvement District is a partnership between property owners, businesses, and the city of Sheboygan, defined by Wisconsin State Statute, Chapter 66, in which property assessment taxes are used and redistributed to support the maintenance, enhancement, and promotion of the district. So you can see our vision and mission on the board, as well as the outline map of where we support downtown, riverfront, and South Pier. In 2023, you see our pie chart of our budget breakdown between major investments, operations, and events and marketing. Some of our investment highlights this year have been our flower program and the winter light program. So whenever you see the pretty lights downtown on 8th Street, South Pier, and the riverfront, that is the Business Improvement District funding those, as well as beautification efforts like the flowers. In addition, we did several event and marketing related activities, as well as refined our operations working in contract with the Green Bicycle Company. Some of the some of the major investments that we did were 38 businesses participated in our flower program, and like I mentioned, the holiday lights. In addition to that, our major investments and event grants covered major beautification projects, as well as, what do we call them, partner events? Mini grants, mini events. Many events. So you can see some grants awarded for beautification efforts like signage, exterior window clings, awnings, etc. And then special events like the grand opening event for Sully's Ride Shop on 8th Street, celebration events at Above and Beyond, EOS Surf, and Pretty Wings. In addition, some events and marketing efforts that we did were the Valentine's Day celebration with 8 participating businesses, Sheboygan Restaurant Week, which we're planning to do on an annual basis now, Earth Day Cleanup, the 8th Streetery, which is opening, I want to say next week on Tuesdays, Tuesdays with live music on 8th Street by Il Retrovos and Legend Larry's and local press. In addition, we did Riverfest every September down by South Pier and the riverfront, and the Boutique Crawl, which engages a lot of the retail partners. To promote these events, which is part of our vision and our mission, is the promotion of these efforts. We worked on strategic marketing campaigns, including billboard ads, bus wraps, banners, and newspaper ads. As part of district advocacy, we regularly touch base with our members twice a year at membership meetings and then through member surveys, as well as a lot of feet to the ground, door to door handshakes and conversations to see what our members need from us as a business improvement district volunteer board, and then most recently as a new hired staff. So we were working with our partners to hear what they wanted from us, and we identified 6 different areas of focus for 2023. One was outdoor seating, hearing concerns and costs and the process to obtain outdoor seating. We worked with partners like the city to see how could we reduce some of the barriers to getting that for our businesses. Murals. A lot of individuals want to see those beautification efforts outside of their buildings. What is the appropriate process, the procedures, the paperwork, and maybe even connections to the artists themselves to get those murals installed outside of businesses. Bike parking, as we're working on efforts to make this a bike-friendly community. How can we assist in the Business Improvement District to make sure that we have parking available for bike-friendly paths? Winter lighting, we recently upgraded a lot of our winter lighting for those beautification efforts. And then placemaking and environmental design, working throughout the district and with our law enforcement as well to strategically place lighting, not only for beautification, but for safety reasons as well. And last but not least, event planning. So a lot of our members are not event planners. I work at the Weil Center, so I plan like 90 events a year. And with the chamber, they plan how many days of workshops every year? Hundreds, 200, says Deidre. So our bid members are looking to us to help them support event planning and marketing. So that's a big focus of 2023 and a big focus moving forward into 2024. And with that, me as a volunteer board member, I'm going to transition over to the 2024 strategy of our new paid partnership with the Chamber. So Kristen Barr is a member services manager for the Business Improvement District and a new partnership with the Business Improvement District and the Chamber. We hear about this as we go to different conferences throughout the state. Kristen was most recently at the WEDC conference and downtown association conferences, and we're learning all the ways that we can work together as the Chamber, the Business Improvement District, the SEEDC, and the city and tourism efforts of how we can collaborate a little bit more and make more happen with less.
So, as Katie said, one of the ways we really want to be good stewards of the bids, funds, and resources is by reaching out to the members. And that's one of the reasons my position was created, is so that there's more real relationships being formed and real conversations being had as to what are the best ways to spend this money, what are the best ways that we can make things happen, how can we organically create partnerships amongst each other, amongst the partner businesses. And so with that, one of the things that happened before I came along was a survey, and it found that a lot of the things that the members would really like to have happen is beautification and placemaking, events, and marketing. So with that, we've put together just a few ideas of what we want to do. We're not necessarily recreating the wheel this year, but just taking the things that have been working well and continuing to do those and finding ways to make them even bigger and better than they've been in the past. We're focusing on events. We're continuing to do a streetery, like Katie said, it kicks off next week. Riverfest, looking at some other options too. Definitely continuing our holiday activities as we've done in the past. One of my big goals is Feet to the Street, where I really am trying to get out and introduce myself to the members, have conversations with the members, get to know what are their pain points and how to help them through those. Marketing, they said that's a huge area, that 66% on that survey said devote more resources to marketing. So with a streetery next week, we're putting together a pretty extensive campaign with radio, billboard. I have a digital billboard placed in a key location, besides all the basic social media and posters and those kinds of things. Placemaking, you've probably seen the flowers. They came out last week. Thanks, Derek. They're beautiful. We work with Otter Creek to make that happen, and so those are beautiful. And then also working with members for any educational
opportunities that they might need, and just creating resources amongst each other to help each other grow. This year, Katie kind of touched on this, the events that we're going to do. We kicked off a new event this year called Spring Into the Bid. It was hugely successful. We had over 550 entries, 16 businesses participated. It was a great event. This summer, we're going to do a streetery, Riverfest, boutique crawl, and then all the winter things. So just to toot my own horn, I've only been in the position since January 29th. So just to give you a little heads of what I counted, it's like 90 working days. And I took a week vacation too. So with that though, a lot of great things have happened. Like I said, the spring contest was huge. Members really were excited about this because it I did the work, and then they were able to reap the benefits. They could tell me, what did they want to see happen, and then I could go and put the strategies in place to make those happen. We also have been, I've been doing a lot of strategic social media. Our reach and engagement is up quite a bit, just from the 90 days prior, so those are good things. Our Facebook reach is even up 2.3%, so that's kind of cool. And then the other thing that we're noticing is that members are excited. We had our member meeting a couple weeks ago, and we had members participate and attend that haven't attended in years. So it's good to see new members getting involved, getting excited, but also old ones coming back. And, they're the ones who have a lot of ideas and experience, so we're so glad that they're coming back to share their wisdom. Here is our budget for this year. We have $180,000. This is how we're going to spend it. And with that, is there any questions that anyone has?
Thank you both. Any questions from council members? Alder Prella.
Yeah, it's not a question, it's just a comment. I want to commend you for the good work. I appreciate the positive collaboration between entities. I think that is amazingly good. And I also agree that marketing is very important because there are so many things going on downtown at times, and I find myself sometimes, oh, darn, I wish I knew about it, right? So that piece of the marketing is very important, but I can see that the collaboration is producing vibrant results, and those are tangible, and I'm very, I applaud that. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alder Prella. Anyone else? All right. Well, I just want to do a shout out. Chamber Executive Director and President Deidre Martinez is in the audience as well too. She's been a great help as we kind of transition to this new iteration of the Business Improvement District. So just want to thank the Chamber and the bid for working hard on this. So thank you both.
Thank you. We'll see you at budget.
Oh, yeah. All right. City Clerk, anyone for public forum?
No one this evening.
All right, thank you. Next, we'll jump into announcements. All right, first I'd like to call Shoreline Metro Director Derek Mink up. Derek, come on down. So we just have some employee recognitions that we'd like to acknowledge, some recent retirements. So from Shoreline Metro, we had Gary Neubauer here as well. Gary, you want to come on up? Excuse me, Niebuhr. Sorry about that. In recognition of his 33 years of service and dedication to the city of Sheboygan, and we want to wish him well, Gary, on your retirement here. I know Derek's going to miss you. The team's going to miss you. So. No, it's not going to. So I'm sure that we're going to see you around town still.
Well,
so
not there. I'm nothing they're going to miss.
no, so
They
just
hardly
want.
ever saw me.
No.
I was always in the back.
So just want to thank you for your work, for working for the
thank you.
city and Shoreline Metro. So congratulations.
Thank you, Gary.
you want to say something, Gary? No? Okay. Next, we have Mike Etzel, in recognition of his 25 years of service and dedication to the city of Sheboygan. Again, definitely a hallmark achievement working for the city. So, we appreciate your hard work and dedication to the city. So congratulations. You want to say anything? Eric, you want to say something?
I'd just like to go on record saying, Gary, we will miss you. Your personality and who you are definitely will be missed. So I just want to say congratulations to Gary and Mike for their years of dedication, not only to Shoreline Metro, but to the city of Sheboygan as well.
And then if Gary and Mike, can we do a quick picture? Gary. Open up your. It sticks, right? There we go. All right, thank you. All right, now I'm going to call Scott from WSCS over. I think that camera's angled good, right? That's good. We're going to multitask here. So, this is always the fun part. You know, we keep winning so many darn awards. And I definitely want to recognize Scott and his team at WSCS again. So we have how many? Four awards that we're going to recognize from Wisconsin Community Media Awards. So these are this is a recognition from the state organization as well. So definitely always exciting for the good public access communication that we have for several different community partners throughout Sheboygan. So in no particular order, we're going to juggle some here.
These two are the same, so
Okay.
you don't.
So the first award will come up the folks from Wintergreen 2023, Joanne Friedman and Robert Ingram from WSCS in the category of Performing Arts.
Oh, yes, I would love to say something.
Okay, we're going to picture first.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I would like to thank Joe Curlin and the Parks Department for funding the clover for the Wintergreen Festival that the children planted in the lawn. And he has now made all of the parks in Sheboygan pesticide-free, and he's adding clover back in as a natural fertilizer. Thank you, Joe.
All right.
All right.
Yep, you're good.
Next.
Okay, next award is an award of excellence for traditional perspective and tribal resilience. The Mead Library Foundation, Wisconsin Academy of Sciences, Arts and Letters, and WSCS in the category of local events. So we have Garrett and then Roberta.
Thank you.
Good evening. I am here as the president of the Wisconsin Academy of Sciences, Arts, and Letters, and our very good relationship with Mead Public Library has been ongoing for a number of years, and this is yet one of the wonderful things we have done. We also had our poet laureate Ada Limon just recently in the state, and we were able to read her poem that is on the James Webb telescope. That was a collaboration between the arts and the sciences, and it was very exciting. So we have had years, and that program beat all records for attendance. So we were delighted, and Garrett was delighted. So thank you.
All right, the council members are going to like this one. So this is an award excellence for candidate forums from AAUW Sheboygan branch and WSCS in the category of meeting coverage. So I believe Dulcie Johnson is here from AAUW. Congratulations. You want to say something, Dulcie?
Yes. On behalf of the Sheboygan branch of the American Association of University Women, I'd like to thank Scott for all his work in making the candidate forums possible. And on behalf of all the candidates who participated and all the citizens who watched the public forums, the candidate forums before the election, thank you.
Okay, last and not least, so what's cooking with Marilyn and Friends for Marilyn Montemayor, Uptown Social, and WSCS on how-to instructional programming. So if you haven't been to one of Marilyn's cooking class, I have been a guest chef as well. So Marilyn, congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course I do.
All right.
Well, thank you. This is wonderful. You know, I do love to do the cooking shows. I'm a bit of a ham. But Scott and his crew make me look pretty good, and so far, I have not embarrassed myself. The class is lots of fun. I make lots of mistakes. The students laugh, they enjoy it, and Kraft decorates the hell out of the place. It looks beautiful, and they get to eat, and occasionally they'll take home the recipes.
It's different on the other side from the camera.
It is. I do better on the other side. But I just wanted to congratulate all of our community partners. This is really extending that collaboration and partnership theme throughout the evening. You know, we couldn't do what we do without engaged citizens, community members who have an idea or a program or a story they want to tell. And our job, my job as the Community Media Center manager is to help them tell their story the best way they can and to get it out. So whether that's a common council meeting, like we're in the midst of now, or any of these programs, which are all available on our website or YouTube, so check them out. But thank you to all of you for making this possible, and it's a shared accolade.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll jump back into our agenda here. Consent agenda items 9 through 10. Alder Decker.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to receive and file all ROs, receive all RCs, and adopt all resolutions and ordinances.
Thank you. Moved and seconded. Any discussion on the consent agenda items? All right, seeing none, this will be a roll call vote.
Ten ayes.
All right, those items are approved. Next, reports of officers, 11 through 15 will be referred to their respective committees. Next, resolution number 222425 by Alderpersons Mitchell and Perla, authorizing retaining outside legal counsel to represent the city in the matter of SCFRC funding for LLC, City of Sheboygan, authorizing payment of said services. Alder Decker.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to suspend the rules.
Any objection? Seeing none, please proceed with your motion.
I move to adopt the resolution.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on this item? Alder Bellinger.
Can you explain why we're suspending the rules, please?
Thank you. Attorney Adams.
We're suspending the rules, as it notes on the resolution, because we only have 20 days to respond, and so we need to get the answer going as soon as possible and not wait for another meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alder Mitchell.
Thank you, Mayor. Is this the same firm that we've retained for, I think it's been the Walmart cases in the past?
It is. She represents us on the Walmart cases. Also relevant is that she is already representing another community against the same law firm that is suing that community on the same grocery store, just in a different location. So she can package these things up.
Perfect. Thank you. Alder Perla.
Yeah, and again, this is a permission to be charged, but we don't know yet the dollar amount.
No, we don't. She'll bill us. I will say Attorney Seibel is extremely reasonable, perhaps too reasonable. She should probably charge more. I shouldn't say that out loud, but she knows that.
And you will get back to us with that, or there is no need anymore to come back to us when that amount will be clear?
Yeah, you'll see it through finance, through the bills that get paid, but that's it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, seeing no more cues, this will be a roll call vote.
Ten ayes.
Thank you. That item is approved. Next, resolution number 232425 by Alderpersons Decker and Rust, authorizing executing of a settlement agreement and release of case number 23 CV 149. Alder Decker.
Thank you, Mayor. I ask to suspend the rules.
Any objection? Seeing none, please proceed.
I move to adopt the resolution.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on this item? Alder Bellinger.
Can I ask what the urgency for this is, why we have to suspend the rules?
Attorney Adams?
Yeah, similarly, it's so that we can get the settlement going. We basically agreed to this settlement, we agreed to this settlement some time ago, but there were some details being worked out. But in closed session, we did talk about the settlement 2 weeks ago, so we have had the 2 meetings to deal with it.
Thank you. Alder Perla?
Yes, for everybody's sake, and especially for the public's sake, how much of this, so these 2 amounts of the settlement will be disbursed, as you explained very well, one through the payroll and one to our attorney's expenses. How much of these 2 expenses will be covered by our insurance?
All of it, except there is a small portion of it which is being covered by one of the other defendants.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Seeing no more cues, this is a roll call. Alder Bellinger?
Can we have the total legal fees that are associated with this, both that the city and that our insurance company has paid as part of this litigation?
Sure. So the city has a retention of $75,000. Most of that was in legal fees early on in the matter, and the city has paid that, and we're complete. Since that time, Iron Shore, which is our insurance carrier, has been paying the legal fees and the other related fees. They have paid, as of last Thursday, they paid $275,000 plus a little bit in legal fees, and there is about $75,000 more outstanding. So we anticipate that insurance will have covered, in addition to this settlement, another $350,000 in legal fees.
Thank you. In reading through this, there is no restrictions as far as any of the documents related to this. There's no sealed documents anywhere, so this can all be a public record, and we will willfully comply for all requests for such records. That's my understanding.
The settlement agreement is a public agreement, yes. In fact, it's been released already.
So anything that relates to it, any documents that were part of this or leading up to it, it's open and people can request those documents, and we will willfully comply with those open records requests.
Not necessarily.
Why?
We still have to follow the law on public records, so things like attorney-client privilege still apply, things like personnel records exceptions still apply. So we would still run through the typical balancing test in making the determination as to what to release.
Thank you.
Alder Prella?
And it looks like that Mr. Wolf already signed his agreement, his settlement agreement. Is that correct?
He signed it, and obviously it's contingent on common council approval, but yes, he did sign it.
Thank you.
All right, seeing no more cues, this is a roll call vote.
Ten ayes.
Thank you, that's approved. Items 18 through 20 will be referred to their committee. Item 21 will lay over. Item 22, Alder Decker is a contemplated closed session.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to convene in closed session under the exemption provided in section 19.85 sub 1 sub G for conferring with legal counsel who is rendering an oral advice concerning strategy to be adopted by the common council with respect to litigation in which it is likely to become involved related to records that may be subject to the attorney-client privilege and pursuant to subsections 19.85 sub 1 sub E for the purpose of deliberating or negotiating regarding the potential investment of public funds for the purpose of encouraging land development within the city where competitive reasons require a closed session.
Moved and seconded. This is a roll call vote.
Ten ayes.
All right, that's approved. We'll reconvene in closed session.